Please repeat your question.
Yeah, so we'll be talking about content creation. Have you ever seen yourself becoming a content creator? Would you ever consider
No,
that as a
not really.
job?
No, not really. I try to create content for fitness things, but I think it's a lot of work, and as a hobby, it's too much work for me.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of work, but I think there's a lot of potential behind it if you do it right, if you do it consistently, put a lot of energy into it. I used to have a business partner that was a YouTuber, and the that was the reason why he had a business because he found clients through his videos.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and start with some reading.
You need to share your screen.
I did share the screen. Hold on, let me double check.
I see only your cam.
Oh, do you see it now?
No.
What about now?
Yes. One moment. Yes. Now I see your screen.
Perfect.
Okay. I started with reading.
Yeah, let's go ahead and
Uh,
start with this
di-
reading.
Different people like to consume information in different ways. If you are creating amazing content that's going to help a lot of people, then you should be shooting it
Shouting it.
from shouting it from the rooftops. So don't be afraid of promotion your content.
Of promoting your content.
Oh yes.
I'm still getting used to this updated platform that Preply has now, and I think it's
It's a
yeah.
little bit different, so we need
Oh no, it's okay.
to
All right,
accustom.
to get accustomed to it. Let me write down
Yes,
accustomed to it. Or what I'd like to say is more just to get used to it. To get used to it.
Okay.
YouTube variations.
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and continue with some terms.
hmm Shouting from the rooftops to share some news or information publicly and
Publicly.
with publicly
Yep.
and with as many people as possible. Consume, eat, drink, ingest or use up.
Ingest.
Ingest or use up. Um, contribute,
Yep.
give something in order to help achieve or provide something.
Yep.
Components, a part or element of a large whole, especially a part of a machine or vehicle.
Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to some questions.
Who is your favorite content creator? Not easy. Hmm. I follow an fitness influencer,
Mm-hmm.
and he he posts a lot about health and sport things, and yeah, I think I learned there a lot of yeah, important things.
Nice. Can you think of any as an example?
Maybe one of this is how important vitamin D is.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Yeah, that's why you have to go out when it's sunny.
Yes, but if you look outside in Germany, it's not very often sunny.
Yeah, that's true. But you can take vitamins, right?
Vitamins?
Yeah, you can take vitamins.
Yes,
And I know, like in the
that's
northern countries, they usually do because they don't get lots of sun.
yes. That's why I use vitamin D dye with in combination with vitamin K2,
Mm-hmm.
and I use it every day, and I feel me better, and I think it helps.
Nice. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the second question here.
Mhm. Why do you consume care content? Mm, uh, I think to learn new things or to have a bigger knowledge.
Mm-hmm. To have maybe deeper knowledge on that specific topic.
Yes, because I think not really deep because if I look maybe the posts or the reels or the stories about a thing that is interested me, like vitamin D, then I can use search engine or KIs to find more information about it, and then I learn new information very deep. But it's like an short information
Mm-hmm.
platform.
Yeah, so it just kind of gives you a preview, or it's like a spark.
Yes.
Nice. Yeah, I think educational stuff is always good because at least you're getting value out of it. Nowadays, people make content that are not just educational but also entertaining and pretty.
Okay.
Okay, let's go ahead and continue with some reading.
Okay, content creation is the contribution of information to any media and most especially to digital media. Typical form of content creation includes maintaining and updating websites, blogging, article writings, photography, videography, online commentary, the maintenance of social media accounts, and editing distribution of digital media.
Nice. All right, moving on to some fill in the blanks.
Mhm. Find out what questions or problems your audience has
Yeah.
and answer them in a informative, easily to one moment. Find out what questions and problems your audience has and answer them in an informative, easy to know way.
Try one more time.
Okay, works.
Try
Easy
one
to
more time.
works.
Easy to.
Uh, consume.
Yeah.
Okay, easy to consume way. Understand um, your
Target.
target audience well and invest time in research. Once you uh, once you know what kind of questions your audience has, then it's just a case of developing a system that now for you.
Mm,
Uh, uh, Not now. Moment. Then it's just a case of developing a system that audience for you.
no, so
No,
we use that
ne,
one.
Moment. Hey, okay, it works. But
Works. You just
yeah,
need to find
okay.
a system that works for you.
Yes, yes. I forget which words I used, and that's why I
Yeah, you
think
can
I
see them here at the
used
top. I
words.
usually write them down.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, let's continue with some reading.
Okay. Um, Regardless whether you decide to create online video courses, conduct live
Conduct,
lessons, conduct live lessons, organize
organize,
organize a webinar or operate a blog, content is
essential,
essential. You should focus on it and pay significant
attention.
to it. Attention to it. As it is said, content is king. It is content that drives people, grab grabs their interest, and help them make decisions.
Nice. Moving right along. Next, we have some terms.
Mhm. Positions: put or arrange, put or arrange someone or something in a particular place or way. Um, sporadics,
Sporadic.
sporadic, sporadic, occurring, right?
Yeah.
Occurring at irregular intervals or only in a few places, scat, scattered,
Scattered.
scattered or isolated.
Yep.
Okay. Coherent, logical, and consistent. Okay. Prominent, important, famous, following a body of supporters or admirers,
Admirers.
admirers.
Yep. All right. Next, we have some questions.
What type of content did you like to create? I think like the content that I consume, share knowledge with other persons,
Interesting.
maybe about fitness, health, maybe mindset or my job or anything.
So, when did you used to make that content and stopped, or are you still doing it?
I do it for a long time, but
You did it for a long time?
I did it for a long time. Then I stopped it because I don't have a lot of time because
Yeah.
I have a lot to do in the privacy and at work. And maybe I started in the future, but not now.
Yeah. Making stuff takes a long time. What was the
Yes.
format like? Were you talking to the camera, or did you have like animation videos, photos?
I take videos or posts with informations.
Okay, like an infographic?
Yes.
I see. Nice. And did you do that for a long time?
No. Maybe a half year.
Okay, I mean, that's still a while. 6 months. All right, let's go ahead and continue to the second question here.
Okay. What values does your content bring to the viewer? What values? Yeah, okay. In my case, I think I I want to bring a better mindset to the viewer. Maybe don't give up. You need to fight
Mm-hmm.
for your goals. And
So would you say
yes,
it's motivational?
yes,
Yeah, I think that's good. There's also educational and informative, inspiring.
yes. Also, I shared my fitness goals, what I do for it, maybe the training before I start a challenge or yeah, all these things and what you need to do if you want to try this challenge.
Nice. And did people leave comments and stuff like that?
Yes,
What did they say?
comments or it was I don't know. I don't have a lot of followers, so I don't have a lot of bad feedbacks. It was only positive. They say, "Okay, can you give me more information about it? How often do you train? What do you eat? Maybe before a challenge or all these things."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the thing is, I feel like most of these questions should be answered by each person based on their lifestyle, so it's hard for you to answer them,
Yeah.
and it probably takes a lot of time as well. All right, let's go ahead and continue with some reading.
Okay. One of the key components of content creation is being able to understand your
Target.
target audience, understand the problems that they have and the questions they are asking. From there, you can set about creating content that's going to start to build a relationship with your visitors. By giving people helpful information, you have positioned
Positioned.
positioned positioned yourself as an expert.
Nice. Moving right along, we got some questions.
Mhm. Who creates the content that you consume? Mm,
Like,
hmm.
who is that person?
Ah,
How would you describe them?
I think a person that is like um, role model.
A role
Is the
model?
right word? Yes, a
Mm-hmm.
person that have maybe that have a good mindset, that have a good knowledge about things. A person where you can learn from him
Mm-hmm.
or from.
And do they
Oh,
do they typically have a certain background?
what do you mean?
Like, are they typically people who work in a specific industry or people with a certain type of expertise?
Mm, yes, when we talk about the person that I follow for information about fitness, he live the last or he do this the things or the fitness lifestyle for the last maybe 10 years. He have his own company for fitness and he um,
What's his name, by the way?
his name is Siad Rosha.
How do you spell it?
One moment, Siad.
Like that?
One moment. Sure. No. S. J. I don't know what's the yes. ARD.
Like that?
ARD. No. For the A and then the R. ARD.
ARD.
And yes. And one moment. We need to look. ROSCHER.
Let's see what shows up. Who is this guy? Oh, it's in German.
Yes.
Yeah, I would not understand anything.
If you need an English content creator, C-Bomb. I
Uh-huh.
think everybody knows him, but
C-bomb, how do you spell that
I
one?
think C and C B U B U. Ah, it's right. C with U, not A.
Like that?
Yes, I think everybody who love bodybuilding knows him.
Oh, this guy's huge. Oh, I recognize this guy. What's up with this picture?
Yes, he is. He's, I think, 5 or 6 time winner of classic bodybuilding.
Nice. Yeah, I think the language that the content is in is super important because I specifically followed specific people because of the language that they were speaking in their content.
Mhm.
Okay, let's
Yes,
go.
it's. I think it's easier for me to consume German influencers because when they talk about themes like health or mindsets, it's easier for me to understand it
Yeah,
than when
definitely.
I used English. But I think I read. It's like reading books. I read actually very basic books or simple
Yeah, basic or simple.
yeah, simple books, and I think so I can create a good basic knowledge
Mm-hmm.
and can grow and later read complex books.
Yeah.
And like this, the same is with the content creators. Actually, I look basic things like to train exercises or something.
Yeah.
I can look it from maybe C-Bump. It's in English, but I understand it. And complex themes about health and all these things, I used German speakers.
Maybe there's a nice middle ground. Um, because when I wanted to just expose myself more to another language, I didn't want to consume podcasts or interviews because I felt like I couldn't find one that was like a natural conversation. And so I found a vlogger, and maybe you can watch some vloggers that speak English because maybe it's not complex, but maybe it's also not that simple. And it's more, and you can hear like maybe how people speak like in today's age.
Yes.
You have to take into account where they're from, their accent. But I think it's a reflection also of how people speak in today's age, which also definitely helps.
Yes, I think it's a good next step because I think with these very easy books I learn a lot of basic vocabularies that I miss
Yeah,
often in conversations, and so I use it to have a good basic knowledge.
yeah, yeah. I think that's a good idea. It's like fitness. You have to make sure you get the basics down.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and continue with some
Okay.
more.
At its heart, content create At its heart, content creation is about answering questions, solving problems, and entertaining. Content creation is about more than just putting out sporadic, random pieces of content. It's about forming a coherent plan to continually publish high quality pieces relevant to your audience, in particular, your perfect customer.
Nice. All right, next we have some questions.
What's the workflow like for the type of content that you created? I don't have a really workflow. I think I do it very sporadic.
Yeah,
Yes, I think I do it very sporadic. I
Kind of
look
like what you're
when
not
I
supposed to
have
do.
a good. Yes, but I mean, I do it like a hobby
Yeah,
but my main hobby is sport, and I have it like an extra.
yeah,
If I have time, and I maybe I record a video about workout or cooking or something, then I can record it and take a post. But I don't have a really workflow. Maybe this is why I stopped to do it because when you don't have a
I
workflow,
stopped doing it.
it's stop doing it because I don't have a workflow. And when you don't have a workflow, it's not easy, and you don't have a clear procedure
Yeah.
how to do it.
Yeah, I think it's super important. When I was making content, I had like a Trello board with a to-do list and a calendar to schedule when I do, posts or stuff like that.
Yeah.
You got to have a system.
Yes, and I don't have, I didn't have it, and that's why I think that's why I
Yeah, yeah.
stopped.
Okay, let's go ahead and talk about the second question here.
Why did you create content? Hmm, I think it's I started to create content after a few persons talked to me in the gym or in my privacy about my knowledge. They ask me for informations about fitness, health, or food, and I I talk to them or I answer them with the information, and a few persons ask me why I don't create content on Instagram.
Mhm.
And so I think, okay, when I have time I can try it, but not professional.
Yeah. Yeah, it takes lots of time, and when you start creating content, it's like a whole different animal. There's a specific routine you have to do, a set of skills you have to
Yeah.
practice, and you have to commit to it. So it's all about enjoying the process, really.
Yes, and you need a lot of time. That's what I learned in this 6 months where I create content.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
is a lot of. If you want to do it good in a good quality, you need to invest very a lot of time.
yeah, exactly. All right, let's go ahead and continue with some matching.
Okay, components. A part C, a part or element of a large whole, especially a part of a machine or vehicle. Position. Mm, one moment. I'm not. Maybe the B.
You can skip it.
Okay, I skip it. I continue with number three. Shouting from the rooftops is D, to share some news or information publicly,
Publicly.
publi- publicly and with as many people as possible. Consume is eat, drink, invest, or use up.
Ingest.
Ingest. Okay. Uh, contribute is okay. Contribute. Uh, E, put or orange.
Try another one.
Okay, B gives something in no,
Yeah,
no
yeah.
gives something in order to help achieve or provide something. And the number 6, sporadic, is E, put or arrange someone or something. Oh, moment. What? Moment. Mm. Okay, F. Occurring at irregular intervals or only in a few places, scat, scattered,
Scattered.
catch, scattered or isolated.
Yep.
And the number 2 positions is E, put or arrange someone or something in a particular place or way.
Nice. Okay. Let me just have a quick look at how much we have left. Oh, wow. We have quite a lot here. Sorry, my mouse is acting up a little bit. Um, let's go ahead and continue with these terms.
Mhm. Tweak,
Yep.
twist or pull something sharply. Okay. Um, okay. Um, Novelty,
Yep.
the quality of being new, original, or unusual. Okay. Um, collaborate, work jointly on an activity or project. Elicit, evoke, or draw out a reaction, answer, or effect from someone. Okay. Okay. Nurture,
Nurture.
nurture, nurture,
Yep. Nurture.
nurture, nurture.
Nurture.
Okay. Nurture.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to try it one more time. Nurture. Care for or protect someone or something.
Nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and talk about these questions.
Okay. How have content creators influenced your life? Hmm. I think maybe a little bit healthier than before, because if you see a lot of content about healthy eat or live or about fitness and all these things, it can change your mindset and you try to live a little bit healthier.
Yeah, exactly. And on the other hand, if you consume a bunch of garbage,
If you,
if you consume a bunch of garbage, then
what means garbage?
garbage like trash.
Okay, I don't look like this.
Yeah, if you consume a bunch of garbage, then that's going to end up in your subconscious and it will influence your life in that way.
Yes, that's why I don't use TikTok.
Exactly. Okay, let's go ahead and continue with the second question here.
Okay. What have you done to support your favorite content creators? I about not only but a lot of my supplements from the content creator.
Really?
Yes, because it's not the cheapest. I know I can buy it from another company a little bit cheaper, but I support him and I think he do his job very good and
Very well.
very well and is a moment what's and have a lot value
Added value.
added values, yes. And so I think we need to support him that because he creates this content for free,
Mm-hmm.
and this is a way to support him.
Yeah, a lot of big content creators are starting to sell stuff like, I don't know, candy or
Yeah,
toys
energy
or,
drinks.
yeah, like hydration garbage,
Yeah.
um, pizza sauce or something like that.
Yes, yeah, it's a lot of things, and I think maybe it's not the best. I know I have a second shop. I buy there my maybe whey. It's very basic. Yes, you it's have only one or two components.
Mm-hmm.
If you have with flavor,
Yeah.
then it's have I think three components, and it's much less than all other companies.
Mm-hmm.
And so I buy a lot from this company, but he is a good content creator, so I buy his products to support him.
Yeah, that's super interesting. All right, let's go ahead and continue with some fill in the blanks.
Okay, make use of all the different different formats that are available, and don't be shy to start you promote yourself when you have done great work.
Yep.
um, when you um, okay, when you start to see some success and you're uh, uh, tweaking. No,
Mm,
one moment. No, one moment. Uh, okay. So some success, and you are formats, customers, and
so we used formats for number one.
oh, that's right. Okay. Okay, and converting.
Yeah.
You are converting customers and showing up into ranking. That is just a case of repeating to process and tweaking it for maximal results.
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 Nice.
Maximum results.
Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about these questions.
Mhm. Do what sorts of following do you have? You mean the followers that follow me,
Yeah,
right?
like who are they? What's their demographic?
Okay. I think a lot. Maybe. Uh, yes, I think one moment. One third. It's right in English.
Mm-hmm.
One third of my followers are my friends from the privacy,
Yep.
and all the other peoples are maybe the second third are peoples that I know. They follow me. Maybe we meet us in maybe the men's health camp, or any challenges. Yeah, I think I learned these persons all in this kind of events.
So you met them in
Uh,
person.
yes, I meet them personally.
Mm-hmm.
And all the last third is I don't know.
Maybe
I
they
have a
found
lot.
you the algorithm.
I have a lot of persons from China, from India. I don't know why they follow me, but I
Okay.
don't know.
All right, let's go ahead and talk about the second question here.
Okay, how does content creation help? nurture,
Nurture.
nurture, nurture
Yeah.
trust with your online audience. How does- Mm, I think if you create content based on the questions of your follower, it's help you to create trust
Yeah.
or be must more trustful because your follower see that you see or uh, interact with your follower.
Yeah. I think that's the best one of the best ways of building trust, especially if you have good answers to their questions.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go ahead and continue with this matching.
Hmm. Um, okay, tweak. Um, twist or pull something sharply.
Yeah.
Novel novelty.
Yeah.
Um, novelty is okay. Being quality, the quality of being new, original, or usually.
Yeah. Unusual.
Color unusual. Yes, it's like maybe uh, a product that is returned but is not used, right?
Not really, no. So something that has novelty is like slightly slightly different, maybe an upgraded version
Ah, okay,
of something else.
okay, like a facelift of a car.
Yeah,
A
definitely.
version that is maybe the same car but have new lights or something.
Yeah, yeah. You can say it's a little novel in that way.
Ah, okay. Collaborate. Work jointly on an activity or project. Prominent is important and famous. Illicit is evoke or draw out a reaction, answer, or fact from someone. And coherent is be logical and consistent.
Nice. All right, let's go ahead and mm, let's talk about these questions here.
Mhm. What influential people became prominent due to their content creation? What influential
So, in other
people?
words, who became popular because of content creation, because of videos or photos? Who can you think of that would be a good example?
Who is become very prominent persons
Yeah.
that okay
If you can name
okay
like the
Germany
most
is
popular content creator, that's
yes
essentially what it's asking.
I think when you talk about fitness is maybe for women is Pamela Reif.
Okay.
I think she is the most famous fitness influencer in Germany.
Mm-hmm. What about other people? Like, can you think of
Uh,
any more?
hmm.
Like, what about YouTube? If you can think of like the biggest YouTuber.
I don't look. I don't follow a lot of YouTuber.
No.
I know there was a lot of persons that are very famous and they create content and their content is um, playing games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like
Uh,
streaming on Twitch.
Yes, I don't understand it, but a lot of persons are very prominent or very rich because they create videos how they play a game.
Yeah, it's crazy. People will watch anything nowadays.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and talk about the second question here.
Mhm. How does content creation help you develop or grow as a person? It's. I think I give you an answer into, a few minutes ago. I think we can learn if we look or if we follow good content creation. We can learn a lot about of them from them.
Yeah, but see, the difference is this question is asking about the process of making content. How does
Ah, okay.
that help you grow as a person? Not
Ah,
consuming
okay.
content, but creating
I
it.
think we learn a lot about self-selling
Mm-hmm. Selling
and
yourself?
yeah, selling yourself and how maybe how important it is to have a good workflow, a good procedure, and a good planning.
Yeah,
I
exactly. To be
think
organized,
yes, we learn a lot of new skills.
for sure. All right, so let's go ahead and make a sentence or two. Which word do you want to use first?
Make sentence using your
Yeah,
uh,
so choose one of these words and then make a sentence using that word.
sorry, I don't understand why we have
Just so these are the vocab words that we had in our lesson. Just
yes,
choose one of them and then use that word in a sentence.
but why we have two on the left and on the right six words.
These are just all the vocab words that we had in this lesson.
Ah, okay, because I'm a little bit confused because we have on the left and on the right side each side six words.
Yeah, yeah, no, you could just choose one from all of these.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's kind of confusing, I know.
Um,
So which word do you want to use first?
mm, um, okay, a good skill. Um, okay, a good skill contains a lot of components because um, you need um, because you need a lot of small skills to have a big skill. It's maybe I don't know. Maybe it's
I see what you're saying. Maybe
I
we can
think
just phrase it a little better. So, a good skill contains a lot of components because you need a lot of small skills to have maybe to have
a main skill.
I think the best way to describe it would be to use this phrase, the big picture. So I would say an idea of the big picture. Like when you understand the
Okay.
whole thing, right?
Hmm.
Can you go ahead and read that sentence back to me?
Yes. A good skill. A good skill contains a lot of components because you need a lot of small skills to have an idea of the big picture.
Nice. All right, so for our last activity today, we will be describing this image.
Hmm.
So one sentence,
Um,
as much detail as possible.
okay. Uh, a person holds
Is holding.
an is holding a camera filter in the front of a blue and a red light, and a second person records through the photo lens, photo filter.
Okay, so I also made a few corrections. Can you read the sentence back to me really quick? The one I wrote here. Can you just read it
Read
back to
it.
me? Yeah.
A person is holding a camera filter in the front of a blue and red light, and a second person is recording through the photo filter.
Nice. So did you see the corrections I made there? I made a few corrections. All right, let's make this image. Let's
Okay, we don't have a perspective.
Sorry, what was that?
Taked,
Sorry, I think
taken.
there was a little bit of a lag there. But anyway, here's a picture that was generated. It's not quite what we have here.
No.
Hmm.
Um,
Well, let's try
okay.
another model because I've actually been having problems with this one. Okay, but this might take too long to load. Yeah, forget about it. Seems like there's a little bit of a lag there when I was
I
using the
think you're
AI.
back.
Yeah, there was a little bit of a lag there when I was using the AI. I think it's slowing down my computer. Are you still there, Edward?
Yes,
Okay,
I hear you.
nice. So I think that's pretty much it for today. Um, we've done all the activities. We did some nice discussions on content creation. Um, I always think it's super interesting to talk about content creation and how other people perceive it, especially if they have experience with doing it in the past. Because I've done a little bit here and there, and I think it's like one of the nicest things you can do if you want to also get some self development, exploration, some novelty in your life, and it's fun. Well, if you enjoy it.
Yes, that's right.
So in this lesson, what was one thing that you learned, a new word or a new phrase, and then tell me what it means.
Mm, um, I learned that it's a little bit different when I know that we record the session.
How is it different?
I don't know. I think it's when I know that I was recording. I want to do it better because I think much more about my failures that I can do.
Yeah, yeah. And that's, I think, part of the value in doing it in this way because it forces you to have this pressure. And when you're speaking to someone in real life, it's kind of similar.
Yeah, that's right. Because you think, okay, when we talk, we both talk
With each other.
with each other. It's I try to speak with you, but when I know that the session is recording, I think, okay, then if we upload it to YouTube, then then I want that the content is or the quality of my English skills is better,
Yeah, you want to
not
show, you want to
only to
prove
try
that
to
you're
speak with you.
But that's
Yes,
it's part of
yes,
the irony as well because when you want to try even harder, then you mess up even more.
yes,
And that's part of the learning process as well because when you're put under this pressure, you have to practice understanding what that feels like because then you're going to get used to it and then you're going to be able to actually perform well. And the thing is, a lot of people end up sitting in their comfort zone for a long time, and they don't end up doing that. And so they have this obstacle that they don't ever overcome.
Hmm.
But I don't think you have this problem, especially because you've also made content in the past.
Yeah, maybe.
But as you can see, there's still an effect. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's lesson. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
I hope
Also.
you have a great rest of the day, Edward, and I'll see you in our next lesson.
Yes, thank you. Have a nice weekend.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye bye.